crowd is electric for this one.
These two guys alone might have sold this place out.
It sounds that way, doesn't it? I had to take the headset off for a second, listen to that live crowd sound. Fired up, ready to go.
And Tezi looking very composed on the walkout into the cage, but you know Dalton Pedrick is not afraid of a scrap.
Supatashvili switching stances early, feinting early.
Yeah, he looks sharp.
Yeah, you can see the striking pedigree, right? As you said, MMA debut, but you can tell this is a seasoned fighter, even at just 22 years old. Meanwhile, Dalton Pedrick, you said it, at 19, not afraid of a scrap. Supatashvili right now studying, throwing the feints, checking the reactions, setting things up.
Yeah, and Dalton, he's letting go a little bit, but he's waiting quite a bit for Tezi. Tezi's feints from the outside are really controlling the center right now.
Yeah, those are feints with a purpose right there. Dalton Pedrick a little bit hesitant early on, but he's able to grab hold as Supatashvili walks forward. Hands wrapped firmly around the body.
He's got the hands locked. Tezi doing a good job of staying on his feet right now.
Good battle here on the feet. Pedrick tries to slip around the outside, drives the action to the canvas. Nice little mat return takedown there.
Yeah, that was a good scrap in there, fighting for position. And again, you know Dalton can go full bore for the whole 9 minutes. So high pace is no issue for him.
Will not get tired. He showed that in his debut this summer. And right now, controlling from the back. Supatashvili doing a good job of battling the hand right now, staying turtled up. But Pedrick keeping that chest pressure heavy. And looking to sink a hook in there. Supatashvili walks himself to the cage. Pedrick tried to wrap the right arm around the neck anyway.
Yeah, Tezi looks like he's staying composed and just trying to keep himself safe and look for an opportunity to stand up. But again, these short rounds, it's not a good idea to spend ample time with the guy on your back.
As you said it, just 3-minute rounds here in the NextGen division, so you can stay safe, and that's good. You're not taking any damage, but you're also not giving yourself any opportunity for offense, and the time winds down quickly. You see Pedrick trying to wrestle an arm free here so he can attack. Supatashvili just clasping onto the arm. He's kind of looking up at the referee asking for a stand-up, and I think the referee's saying, you got to do more than that, man. I'm not doing this for you.
Yeah, this really looks like he's just trying to ride out the end of the round. Yeah, I couldn't tell if he was looking at the clock or if he was looking at the ref, but again, it looks a little bit more like he's stalling right now than he's actually trying to get up and make space.
Pedrick, action-packed NextGen debut. This time he's been forced to kind of settle for control. Final seconds ticking off the clock here in round one. Pedrick gets that right hand free. He's going to try to do some punches at the end. Round one comes to an end. He got a little bit excited when he finally got a chance to let the hands go.
Yeah, I didn't hear no bell. He was trying to keep letting those hands go.
Yes, he was. Tezi Supatashvili showed a lot of patience there, but wasn't able to get free. You take a look at him in the corner there. A couple of deep breaths. Crowd on their feet. They want to see some action out of these two. Vocal level was high. Take a look at some of the replays.
Yeah, again, he controlled a lot of the center with the fakes, but that's not enough to win a round. You have to do some damage, actually land some shots. Dalton got the big takedown, and again, he was trying to get his hands free the whole time, with Tezi kind of stalling out, so once he got those hands free, he was really trying to do something with it.
Yeah, you take another look at takedown there, and once he was on top, never really relented control. And I'm with you. I mean, that's a Dalton Pedrick round to me. And for Tezi Supatashvili, and really any fighter, I mean, appreciate the ability to stall things and to slow things down, but you got to get out of those positions. When you're looking up, and as I said, maybe he was looking at the clock. I thought he was looking at the referee, but when you're doing that, it's showing an inability to get out of that position.
Absolutely, yeah. That ref's not there to save you.
Again, as we start on the feet here in round two, you do see the pedigree of Supatashvili, very comfortable, very calm, throwing the feints, trying to set something up, and never really let his hands go.
Right. Those feints have to mean something. Sometimes you got to set something up for those feints to mean something. You got to land something before the fakes count.
Yeah, and Pedrick gave him a lot of respect on those feints in the opening round, and I wonder if he'll maybe give up on that here and just say, oh, I don't think you're going to throw. I'm going to sit down on my shots. Well, you see the movement. I mean, Pedrick says, I can switch stances too. I got that. Supatashvili, kind of traditional Muay Thai there.
Yeah, and I think after that first round, with his inability to get up, they started swinging now.
Pedrick threw a big right hand in there. And yeah, you said it. I mean, that inability that to get back to the feet, that can change things in a hurry. Pedrick right now controlling from the outside, hands clasped again around the body. I'm sure he'd love for a takedown.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I was getting to, is he's a little bit worried about getting taken down again because he couldn't get up. So now he's a little more hesitant to throw because he doesn't want to risk that grappling.
Underhooks right now for Supatashvili. He tried to clasp the hands, was unable to do so. Now he gets the fingertips together, but Pedrick stays upright and drives the action in the cage once again.
Yeah, I think even if we're on the feet here, if they're clinching, Dalton has a little bit of the advantage. Does a good job of turning him around. Now he needs to look to separate if he's going to want to start taking, taking the lead in this fight here.
Supatashvili controlling from the outside now. Again, double underhooks. But it's Pedrick who's trying to look for the toss. Doesn't happen, and pulls free with a minute to go here in round 2. Pedrick was the talk of CFFC NextGen 1 with an insane battle. There was all action from start to finish. This has been more of a grinding affair. Pedrick tried to let his hands go, and it's Supatashvili who drives forward, initiating the clinch.
Yeah, that was surprising to see.
Very surprising.
Battling here against the cage. Now he shucks to the back. Good adjustment by Dalton. And a lot of nice foot sweep there.
Surprising there. Supatashvili we think of as the striker coming into this matchup, but he gets a gorgeous little well-timed takedown, and he sets up in top position.
Man, again, with short time, not a lot of other things happen in this round, so that's probably enough to steal him this round.
You said it. Final seconds ticking off the clock there. Supatashvili seems content to just stay on top right now. Pedrick trying to push off, create some space. That Supatashvili was trying to work into a submission there late. And boy, that round did not play out anything like I thought it would, but I think we've got ourselves an even fight going into the third.
Agreed. Yeah, 1-1 here. And again, you see a little bit of, Dalton's only 19 years old, a little bit of the inexperience, using a lot of energy to try to get up with only 10, 15 seconds left. Sometimes you get taken down at the very end of the round, just better off to stall out that round for the last 10 seconds or so. Preserve that energy instead of trying to explode back to your feet. Yeah, controlling the center with the fakes.
Interesting round there. Boy, I don't know how you come out for round 3, right? I mean, I did not see the fight playing out that way whatsoever. Tezi Supatashvili actually got the takedown there, and he finished the round on top. Pedrick, I know, has got to be frustrated after that absolute barn burner the first time around. I'm sure he just wants to let his hands go. As you said, there's no way he's tired right now.
Yeah, it's not been nearly the paces of his last fight. I think, again, Dalton's got to try to get that takedown right off the bat. I think Tezi's got to throw some stuff up the middle, let his hands go, let his kicks go, try to dissuade him from that grappling.
All to play for here in round 3. Almost certainly even on the scorecards.
Agreed.
Going into the third. Supatashvili once again setting up on the outside, showing the feints, showing the movement. Does throw the outside leg kick there. Again, the feints kind of halting Dalton Pedrick a little bit. Throws a big right hand there, though. There's the war that he wants.
Yep.
Supatashvili shakes it off. Well, those are some big right hands.
You know, if they're going to strike on the outside, Tezi wants that outside technical battle, and Dalton just wants to go chest to chest and start scrapping. So wherever that ends up, I think is going to see who takes the advantage.
Again, you see that real traditional Muay Thai lead leg bounce there. And as you said, I think Pedrick just wants to step inside a phone booth and start throwing down. Technical work on the outside. Nice outside leg kick there from Pedrick, though. 2 minutes to go, round 3.
Yeah, I think the dirtier and uglier this fight is, the more it favors Dalton, and the more they sit here on the outside. Oh, he blitzes forward. More of a slip, but not good optics for Tezi here.
Agreed.
The slip.
Supatashvili got back to his feet immediately, kind of waved it off. Hey, it was a slip, but it doesn't look good when your opponent's moving forward and you end up on the ground. Another right hand there from Pedrick. He said this 19-year-old just wants to throw. Look at that.
That's it.
He's just wailing the big shots, the haymakers.
That's what he needs to make it if he wants to win this fight in this third round. Halfway through, still could go either way.
Yeah, you said it. Not a lot in between these two yet. Pedrick tried to drive through for the takedown. Supatashvili felt it, pushed him away. Resets on the outside once again. Technical work for Supatashvili. Pedrick just leaping forward with big shots. Crowd chanting his name. Nice sprawl there from Dalton Pedrick.
Yeah, nice shot, but nice underhooks turn him around. And you have a feeling whoever gets this takedown here is probably going to win this fight.
Key moment here, as you said, under a minute to go here. Third and final round.
Oh, no takedown at all. Back to scrapping. Oh, checks the clock. That's not a good sign.
Under 40 seconds to go. Supatashvili did take a very clear look up at the clock there. Changes levels, drives through for the takedown. Elevates Pedrick in the air.
Got the body lock.
Look at this, though. Interesting position because they kind of land on the side. No real dominant position despite the takedown, and it's Pedrick who is at least attempting perhaps to lock up something with the legs. It's not there.
No, this is a tough fight to score.
It's kind of a loose inverted triangle, but it's not really there. Pedrick squeezing on the body as well.
Yeah, he's trying to make it look like something.
Right.
It's not really close, but hey, again, optics win your fights a lot of times.
And as you said, optics maybe after the bell as well. Supatashvili stands up, puts his hands in the air. I think it's probably going to come down to that third round. My highly unofficial card, I would lean towards Dalton Pedrick, but it's the three assigned judges who will be making that decision.
Yeah, that is a tough one to score. I'm not jealous of the judges on this one. A lot of back and forth. Again, I felt like it was pretty clearly round one Dalton, round two Tezi, and then that last round was back and forth. That is a tough one to score.
And it's interesting, too, because even that late takedown, like it was initiated by Supatashvili, but he didn't land on top.
There was no control there, yeah.
There was a slip there, as you said, but again, optics, optics, optics. And here's a look at that late takedown attempt.
Yeah, big takedown, but again, doesn't finish in any sort of dominant position.
Well, that's incredible. Pedrick kind of locked up that inverted, I mean, he didn't really lock it up, but he was attempting that inverted triangle while they were in the air.
Yeah.
And then, as you said, I'm just going to squeeze on his gut and see what happens.
Yeah, why not?
I like it. Like, I don't got much there, but let's just see what we can do with it. I'm giving a little grimace, too, to make it look like I'm really, really trying.
Yeah, that is about as 50-50 as the fights get. And if we took a long time to get the scorecards on a submission, I don't know how long it's going to take for this one. This is going to be a close one.
They are. I can see over there at the scoring table that they're tallying everything up.
They might be flipping coins over there.
An interesting battle between these two. Young talents up and down the card. That's what the next generation is all about, the Next Gen series. Again, the 22-year-old Tezi Supatashvili, the 19-year-old Dalton Pedrick. Dalton didn't quite get the battle he wanted, but he threw down every opportunity he got. And again, they are still double-checking and triple-checking these scores. And it looks like we do finally have a decision. So everything was verified. Our man, Dr. David Sarnoff, is making his way inside the cage. We will pull the athletes to the center. We'll find out if the judges agree with us, or at least me. Let's take it up to our man, Dr. David Sarnoff.
Ladies and gentlemen, I was just informed that the winner of this fight is going to receive the Performance of the Night Award. After 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecard. Judge Kralwick has the fight, 29-28 for the red corner. Judge Klaslow has the fight, 29-28 for the blue corner. Judge Proenza has the fight, 29-28, and your winner by split decision, out of the blue corner, Dalton Pedrick!
Dalton Pedrick split decision victory. He's going to take home some bonus money as well. And the crowd goes wild for the 19-year-old. Absolute battle, chaos in his debut. Maybe a little bit more technical, a little bit more of a gut check. And as you said, Frank, about as 50-50 as you can get. Judges were split as well.
Yeah, again, that was tightly contested, both sides, but both guys look really impressive. Dalton's a tough, tough kid. You are happy to see a kid like that get a victory.